What's up, everybody? Justin here to do a new episode of The List. Episode 41 of The List. Check out all my other List episodes in my List playlist. 40 other episodes that I've all done this year. So this List episode, I'm going to talk about topics. I'm going to watch a movie trailer and react to it. For some reason, I don't know why, and I don't get it. And it's not that I don't get it because I'm a white man, and it's just stupid. A lot of people online are attacking this trailer, and they don't like it because everyone's saying an old white man is going around shooting minorities, and that's not true. Yeah, he shoots minorities probably, but he's also shooting every race. Probably white, Asian, black, Spanish, doesn't matter. He probably shoots every race. So he's an equal opportunity murderer in the movie. What movie am I talking about? I had no clue they even were remaking this. It's a remake of a classic. In my opinion, the remake is of a classic. What am I talking about? Death Wish. They're remaking Death Wish. Bad idea. Hollywood has gone insane that they keep remaking all these classics. I mean, they remade, I'll just talk about a few. They remade The Predator. That remake was god-awful. And Adam Brody, or whatever the guy's name, something Brody, that guy's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. He shouldn't have been playing Arnold Schwarzenegger's part in The Predator. I think his name's Adam Brody. Who cares? They remade Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They remade. I enjoyed that remake. Wasn't as good as the original, but no remake is as good. They remade RoboCop. That was a bad idea, but I did enjoy the new RoboCop. They remade. I can go on and on and on. They remade not Terminator, but they probably will. God, Nightmare on Elm Street. They remade that. Nightmare on Elm Street. They didn't need to remake that because it was a bad remake. I'm also trying. They remade Last House, The Last House on the Left. Not a very good remake at all. So anyways, I'm about to watch this Death Wish trailer coming out, I think, in November or October 2017. When I heard it was being remade, I got kind of angry. And I thought, why? Why did they have to remake it? There's no reason to remake it. First off, I love Charles Bronson. The guy was great. The guy was a great actor. I love Charles Bronson. I love all his movies. Big fan of Charles Bronson. He was in the original 4 Death Wish movies because they made 4 of them. So Charles Bronson, he was great in the original Death Wish. The guy was great. The guy, you know the story. If you never saw the Death Wish movie, the original, basically his wife and daughter are attacked in their home and beat up pretty viciously, and his daughter's raped. Then his daughter goes into she won't speak. She goes into being a deaf mute. She won't speak, and she's psychologically damaged forever, and she ends up in a hospital or in a assisted living home or something like that. So I love the original Death Wish. I doubt I'll love this trailer. But I like Bruce Willis. By the way, people that are hating on this remake, calling it a racist movie, and that Bruce Willis is a racist, stop that. You're dumbasses. It's a movie. It's fantasy. It's not real. They're actors. They're killing different races. It's not real. It's fantasy. It's wrong to kill any race in real life. It's wrong to be racist. It's wrong to discriminate. It's wrong to hate other people. And I'll be honest, sometimes I think white people are really stupid. And sometimes I hate my own race. Especially the ones that voted for Donald Trump. I can't stand those type of people that go to his rallies. Anyways, this is a movie. It's entertainment. If you think it's racist, if you hate it, and you think it's a racist movie, and that shouldn't be made in 2017, get over it. Don't watch it. You don't have to go see it. You don't have to ever watch it, or go see it, or go pay for it. So I'm going to watch the trailer now.
Wait, the morning shade 4-5. We got to talk about what's happening in Chicago. Everybody's watching this viral video of this guy in a hoodie. They're calling the Grim Reaper. He shot the carjacking. Is he right for taking the law into his own hands? He's become a folk hero. What about the shooter?
He looked like a white dude.
What if your emergency?
There's men are breaking into my house. I think they're here. No.
Failed to protect him.
Dad, where's Mom?
The men who did it are out there. So there's nothing that you can do? Is that what you're saying?
If a man really wants to protect what's his,
I want to buy a gun.
he has to do it for himself.
We're closed, pal.
Well, kill my wife! Who else was there?
I don't know anything else.
I believe you, Joe.
You're not going to kill me.
No. Jack is. You got caught in some crossfire?
The ice cream man done me.
The ice cream man.
Go back to school if you don't work for him.
Who are you? Your last customer.
Somebody has to do it.
Your cock locked and paid around.
I'll say.
They called him a guardian angel. He saved my life.
You look much better. Getting out, socializing.
Not so much.
Well, whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Okay. I will.
So there it is. It's like 2 minutes, the trailer for Death Wish Remake. My thoughts on it, it looked decent. Didn't look boring. Will I go pay in the theaters to see it? I don't know yet. But I like Bruce Willis. Yes, the guy's old. The guy's playing an older man in this movie. Just like Charles Bronson. When he was in Death Wish, he looked like he was at least like 55. So, my thoughts on it, as I said, it looked decent. It looked good enough to want to see it. Like, out of a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how much would I want to see the remake of Death Wish? I'd say about 5 or 6. So, Eli Roth, he's a director. I also saw who's in it. I think he's playing a cop or a detective. I also saw from Breaking Bad, Hank. I don't know the guy's real name. I'll just call him Hank. I just saw Hank from Breaking Bad. He's in the Death Wish remake. So, again, this is a fantasy story. Maybe it happened in real life somewhere. I don't know. Or maybe someone tried to become a vigilante. But my point is, if someone killed my family, my brother, my mom, anybody, my aunt, if somebody came in, killed my family, I would definitely want to hunt them down and see them get justice. And I might want to take justice into my own hands. If I knew who the murderers were that killed my family, I would maybe want to take justice into my own hands. Anyways, if someone did that to my family, I would want them to pay severely. And by the way, I think, and I want them to get the death penalty. The death penalty. And screw that putting poison inside someone's veins to give them the death penalty. Screw that. I want them to go back to the damn electric chair and put them in the electric chair. And electrocute their ass to death. If someone killed my family, I want them to get the fucking death penalty. I'm for the death penalty. If you're not, good for you. You're probably a better person. But I'm for it. And it's not like Bruce Willis in this Death Wish remake. It's not like the guy is as old as Clint Eastwood. He's not a really old guy. It's not like he's 80 killing all these people in this movie. And some guy on Twitter, I don't know who he was, movie reviewer or somebody, I think he was a white guy, I saw his tweet about this remake. He said it shouldn't be made in 2017 because the times have changed and it probably shouldn't be made after he watched the trailer. I disagree. You can't shut down movies from being made just because you don't like them. You can't do that. You can't censor movies just because you think they're too violent or too racist or whatever. Again, I don't think the Death Wish 2017 trailer, I don't think it's racist at all. It's just a damn movie and there are actors playing parts. I've never heard of any of these actors in this movie of being racist. So nobody should have a problem with it. You think the movie's trash and racist, and you don't like Bruce Willis, an old white guy killing a lot of people, well, don't go see it. And I doubt Bruce Willis, for everybody hating on this movie, I doubt he kills only one race. I doubt it. He goes after every race. As I said, he's an equal opportunity killer. So a lot of comments are under this trailer. 413,000 have watched it. Anyways, I don't see any good comments. So I got no problem with Bruce Willis. I'm not going to read any of the comments because a lot of them are stupid. So that's probably true. Someone writes, the original was a drama, not an action film. That's probably true. So there's the It trailer. The clown looks freaky as hell. I don't feel like watching that. Anyways, I'd be interested in seeing the It remake. I don't know when it's coming out. I guess 2017. So I'll watch the It trailer later. I would like to see it, because I'm a fan of Stephen King, and I'm a fan of his movies that have been made, his books that have been made into horror movies. So I don't got a problem with the Death Wish 2017 trailer. If you do, you are SAWFT. And you're just stupid, because it's a damn movie. And Eli Roth is the director. That guy is a pretty good director. Let me just type his name in here, because that guy's directed a lot of pretty good movies that I've seen. A lot of horror movies. So, August 4th, Eli Roth is standing strong in the wake of criticism over his new movie, Death Wish. He views the controversy as something of a blessing, he says. I guess I'll read this article. It's from TMZ.com. Maybe it's from August 5th. I said 4th. So Eli Roth says it as something of a blessing. Eli was leaving some cafe on Friday when they asked him about the criticism of that a Rogan white man played by Bruce Willis seeks revenge for a brutal crime against his family and goes on a killing spree in Chicago. To me, I thought the original Death Wish was supposed to be in New York, but maybe it's Chicago. I don't know. Some critics say that this is an alt-right film in which a white guy takes to the streets and kills black people. I disagree. He's probably killing every race. And if he is killing only black people in the movie, that is stupid. That's a really stupid decision. And not smart to put that in the movie. So in the trailer, not all the revenge is targeted against blacks, it says. Eli says the criticism is BS, and you need to see the full film to get context. He also says this is a classic issue of freedom of choice. You don't have to see it. I agree, you don't. By the way, Ross, a smart dude, he knows the controversy sells tickets. So I'm going back to Eli Roth. I'm going to see what... I know he made a couple movies I enjoyed. The guy's a pretty young guy, I think. He's 45 years old. So let's see his movies. A lot of movies he made, I didn't see. Hostel. 2005 Hostel. He was a director, producer, screenwriter, and actor in it. Hostel was a damn good horror movie in my opinion. I enjoyed it. He directed Hostel 2. I enjoyed that movie. Directed Death Proof. Never seen it. Directed The Last Exorcism. I think I saw that. Directed Last Exorcism. He was not the director, but he was a producer on it. So, what else has he directed? And he's directed Death Wish, the remake, and some movie called The House with a Clock in Its Walls. That sounds stupid. So his main movies are Cabin Fever. I saw that and enjoyed it. Cabin Fever and Hostel, I enjoyed those movies. So, Eli Roth is a director. I expect the Death Wish remake to be good enough to want to see it. Now, I'm going to talk about Ronda Rousey. and talk about some wrestling. So Ronda Rousey, reportedly, it's a rumor. Ronda Rousey rumor says Ronda Rousey is training for a potential WWE career. I just want to say up first, before I talk about this and read the article, I just want to say if she does become a superstar in the WWE, I'm afraid she'll be pushed. She'll be pushed way too hard. Whatever brand she'd be on, she'd be pushed way too hard. And I guess it's a good thing she lost in UFC if she wants to have a WWE career, because if she would have came to WWE as an undefeated, retired UFC fighter, that would have not been good. Because how could you ever have her lose if she was undefeated? But I'm afraid whatever brand she'd be on, I'm afraid WWE and Triple H and Vince would push her way too hard, make her the champion right away, and probably have her go undefeated for like 1 or 2 years. And that would be boring to me. I don't like that. I wouldn't like Rousey defeating and just never losing to women like Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, Bayley. I wouldn't like that. I would not enjoy that. So if she comes in, there's no doubt she'd be pushed like a major star, in my opinion. I do agree it's a good idea for WWE to bring her in, because she would get more eyeballs on your product. She'd get more people to tune in and probably watch her segments and matches. If she ends up trying wrestling, I think the ratings would go up a lot, because people want to see how Ronda Rousey does in the WWE. More fans would be interested. MMA fans of hers that don't like wrestling would probably watch her segments. So she would definitely probably bring the ratings to Raw or SmackDown. She definitely would bring up the ratings and make them go up, in my opinion. That segment she did at WrestleMania 31, where she flipped over Triple H and grabbed Stephanie by the arm. She might have flipped over Stephanie also. She really could have broke Stephanie's arm there if she wanted. But that segment at WrestleMania 31, I remember being on Twitter, and Ronda Rousey trended #1 for like all night long, for like 7-8 hours. Just because she's at WrestleMania and she did what she did. So she's a big name. She has great name value. She's built up herself a great career. She's been in some movies. She was pretty good in UFC for a while. Probably for, I don't know, 2-3 years. So it says Ronda Rousey's career in mixed martial arts with UFC may be over, but her professional wrestling career could just be getting started. And if Ronda is training, I wonder how she's going to enjoy taking the bumps over and over and over, taking those back bumps that don't feel good. I wonder how she's going to enjoy the training, because it's not easy. Training for MMA is not easy, but I guarantee you if you never experienced being in a wrestling ring and training and taking bumps, that's a lot harder than just punching bags, in my opinion, and kicking bags and grappling with someone. Pro wrestling training, in my opinion, is a lot harder than probably MMA training. And who knows, if Ronda in her training, who knows if she could even pick it up. Who knows if she would pick up wrestling, and who knows if she'd even be good at it. So it says the Rowdy one was once undefeated in her professional MMA career before suffering a second-round knockout loss to Holly Holm in November of 2015. She made a return to the octagon 1 year later and it wasn't good. She was destroyed. I remember watching it, and it was sad. She was knocked out by Amanda Nunes in just under a minute. With her MMA career being very much in doubt, and in my opinion, she should not go back to UFC and fight. She did everything there is to do. Yeah, she could go back and win 1 or 2 fights and try to redeem herself, but I'm not interested in seeing that because I've already seen it. She's been there, done that. It's either go into movies, go into acting TV shows, or go to pro wrestling. And maybe Ronda will love pro wrestling training. Maybe she'll pick it up like that because she is a fan. So anyways, fans are wondering what's next for the former Olympic judo champion, whatever she was. I don't think she's a champion, but whatever. Bronze medal, I think she won. And WWE just may be the answer. I saw that Ronda was at the Mae Young Classic, took pictures with Triple H, talked to him. They probably talked about bringing her in. And WWE is probably going to throw a lot of money at her to want to come in. And that'd be smart on their part because she'd bring more of the ratings up. At least for her segments, she would be in, the ratings would go up in my opinion. So, per a report from Fightful, Rousey is seriously considering a career inside the squared circle and has gone far as picking up some of the basics from a WWE superstar. She reportedly requested Triple H to get her involved in her recent appearance with the 4 horsewomen at the Mae Young Classic. The report also suggests that WWE called Rousey and the company, or told Rousey and the company to go to former WWE Cruiserweight Champion Brian Kendrick for training in Southern California. There was a buzz backstage amongst WWE employees that Rousey is expected to start training soon and has already taken some basic bumps amongst other things thus far. Rousey's fellow 4 horsewomen have pretty deeply WWE connections, as her friend, whatever her name is her friend is engaged to NXT star Roderick Strong. Shayna Baszler was recently involved in the Mae Young Classic. Jasmine Duke has already begun her training for pro wrestling. Rousey also appeared at WrestleMania 31 as well as SummerSlam 2014. She has also been teasing a big announcement on her official website as of late, but it's not yet known as to what it's related to. So this news is from 24wrestling.com. So my thoughts is, if Rousey comes in, it's good for the company. It will get more people to watch and will bring the ratings up during her segments. But I'm afraid she'd be pushed too hard, and I don't like that. She should have to start from the bottom, build her character up with wins and stuff like that. I don't even WWE, they don't even have enough women on the main roster to be feeding to Ronda Rousey unless they bring a lot of indie women to just job to her on Raw or SmackDown. I wouldn't have a problem with that. If a lot of indie women job to Rousey as a way to build her up. And then eventually you could have Natalya or Charlotte or Asuka challenge Rousey to a big match at a WrestleMania or SummerSlam. I would actually, if Rousey was a decent wrestler, I don't think she'll be awful. She can't be as awful as Eva Marie. But I would actually like to see Rousey and Asuka. That'd be entertaining. That match would probably be stiff as hell, but I would like to see it. But again, Rousey was in MMA, so she knows what it feels like to get hurt. So maybe she won't have a problem with taking all the bumps. Anyways, this ends this episode 41 of the list. Talked about Death Wish 2017 remake. Talked about Ronda Rousey possibly coming into WWE if she's training. Bye for now, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter. Bye for now.